Money, 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 money. Everybody's got a price. Everybody's going to pay. Nobody's going to end steal it. We're doing great.
I got the internet going nuts.
Jeremy's going to be very happy, and I'll tell you why. Because in order to make today's show work, Ed said he wants to have the show on at work today. And so I have to be a good boy on my best behavior because, as Jeremy said, he wants to have the show on at work. And, you know, internet people can try to be as hip as they want to, but old school old school radio rules do apply. If you want to spread the quickest, get on at people's workplaces. That's number one. That's number one every time. So, hey, thank you guys very much. Friday was insane. Thank you very much. Hulkamasha Baby was asking where I'm at. Weight-wise, 224 still. 9 pounds away. We'll get there. 9 pounds away. Thank you guys for an incredible Friday. You guys are starting well ahead today. 295 is the number. Go ahead and get crazy with it. We appreciate it. You guys are already off to an incredible start. We've already got a full Chad Buzamak Top Donations board from just the members only show yesterday.
Nice.
You've got Red Fox Matt at $20. That's the top number if you want to be number one. Pakistan with $5, Amber with $5, and Coach Tim with $2. So thank you guys very much for your generosity. You dude becoming a member for 27 months says, question about the chicken parm. Were you drinking out of mason jars? Bro, you not from the Midwest? You drink out of mason jars. You've never drank out of mason jars? That's a new thing for you? We did that growing up. I do that now. Like Ryan the Garbage Man brings me apple pie moonshine every year.
Yeah.
Goes right into the drinking glass collection. It's very efficient. You've never been a mason jar guy?
I've never been a mason jar guy, but I do have. I don't have like a yearly collection like you, but I do have one of Ryan the Garbage Man's mason jars from the apple pie moonshine, and I was like, I don't know what to do with this because it's not like I'm going to can anything anytime soon. So
just drink out of them, baby.
Yeah, that's
drink
not
out
a
of
bad
those.
idea.
Drink out of those bad boys. All right,
I drank the moonshine out of that fucker. Let me tell you.
We've got a lot going on today. I do want to introduce something very new to the show. I got new I don't have new shuffling cards. I brought other shuffling cards. People have become obsessed with the shuffling cards, and I love that that's become a gimmick, a part of the show. I talked about these the other day. These were a gift. Yeah, these were a gift from my parents when they went to Texas last. These are Bucky's playing cards.
That guy's throwing that voice, and even if he's deep in your wife, you're like, all right, you know, you.
Hey, Ed and Michelle and Jeremy are listening.
I just forgot.
Can you be more creative? You know, now that I'm hearing the vulgarity while I'm trying to not do the vulgarity, I hear how non-creative it is.
I'm sorry.
And now I'm ashamed of myself that I've been doing it for so long. You know what we need to learn? You know what we need to learn about the internet? Well, I'm ashamed of a lot of things. But you know what I've learned about the internet?
I'm dying to know.
I've learned that just because you can doesn't mean you should. And like I'm trying not to
took the internet to give you that lesson.
Well, a couple things. But like Ed and Jeremy and all these people are like, I'm going to turn you on at work. I'm like, I better behave myself. I even said F instead of the F word once this morning. And like when I'm trying not to be filthy and I've kind of tricked you and now you're still being filthy. So I've kind of like pulled the rug out from under you. As unfair as it may be, I hear it and I go, I see what Jeremy's saying. I see. Like it does. It's
just lowbrow.
It sounds lowbrow. You know what it does? It sounds unprofessional. It sounds classless. It makes your program seem less than.
All right. Okay. I'll work harder.
And like you went so hard at it. You're like, even if he's deep D in your wife, it's like, whoa, why did that have to be the example you went with? Couldn't it be like tilling your garden? Why did it have to? Like it didn't. There wasn't a slow build to this dramatic thing. It was just shock and awe.
Well, I've been taking communication classes, and they say it's important that you you use terminology and events that your subject can relate to, because then it
Oh.
speeds things up.
Well, then in that case. Hey, Victor, if I could we get, let's do it for Johnny, man, for Johnny. Could we get that for every dono that everyone wants for Johnny? Like everyone's like, hey, here's $20, only because I like Johnny, not because I like you. And then we can,
that's not hurtful.
We can do a for Johnny, man. For Johnny. All right. 270 is the number. Thank you. Funny. 265 away from this morning. Thank you very much. You know, Friday we cleaned house and we didn't even have a goal or anything. We just, again, it was another one of those Rumble Fridays where everything got cleaned out and everything got straightened out because this audience rules. They're really awesome. And Das Optic Nerve wrote to me and he goes, you know, you noticed you didn't really talk about a goal or anything like that, and you made way more than you needed. And I told him, I said, I'm going to give it a try on Monday, man.
All right.
That's what I'm going to do. I hope people have noticed, but I'm going to give it a try. We're off to a good start. So I have no reason to think that, you know, maybe our Friday approach can't work week long. So 265 is the number. The link is in the chat. You guys have what you need. If we're doing a good enough show for you, throw a couple of bucks in. We do appreciate it. It's all pinned to the top of the page. We love Streamlabs, PayPal, and Venmo. Off we go. The JD Vance interview, you just have to remind yourself, it's not about you. It's a thing they're going through. You got to let them go through it. Jeremy, hey, look at that. Jeremy approves of today's show. Becoming a baby boot. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Jeremy, become a baby boot and send us $200 if you think that we've been on the right track today. I'm just kidding. I'm only slightly kidding. Slightly kidding. Hey, we've had, oh, shoot, I haven't been keeping track. We've had Gray Duckling with 20.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize. Patricia with 5. Brian with 20. Oh, my goodness. If you want to get on the leaderboard, it looks like 20 is going to be the starting line.
Magic number.
For that one. We got Amber at 5. Zen Man at 6. Oh, boy. This Sharpie has seen better days. I think it's time to get rid of that one. Remember that time that I was trying to grab a Sharpie with my feet? And then it turned out to be a dog turd?
No, I don't. Did it just happen?
No. It happened. I was solo that day. I was, oh, no, I wasn't on the air when it happened. But if I drop a Sharpie.
I feel like we would remember this.
Yeah, if I drop a Sharpie, sometimes I'll roll it with my toes, you know? Like while it's on the ground. And,
yeah, you got that weird monkey feet thing where you gotta play with stuff with your toes.
Right. I don't know if
my sister has that. It creeps me out. What's with you people? Just stop picking your feet.
I don't know if you've ever had a Chihuahua before.
Nope.
But their turds are very similar to the size of a Sharpie. And
it's
so
like an extra small cat turd.
Yeah, one time I'm down here and I'm rolling a Sharpie and I'm prepping the show. And then as I roll the Sharpie, I realize there's little ridges in the Sharpie. And I'm like, maybe it's where the cap meets the marker, but then it's also further down the Sharpie. And I'm like, what the hell is this? I look down, Gordy had come under the table and taken a shit right by my feet.
Aw, he loved you and didn't want to have to go to take a dump. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Maybe he thought it was like a gift for you?
You know what else was awesome? Soaking my feet in a bathtub like I'm a 60-year-old with athlete's foot.
Oh, that's got to be good.
That was
Boy.
great.
That, every time I see that now, I think of that and I giggle. I can't see Elon Musk salute without hearing the weird moan.
Do you know what makes me really happy is when I see someone give us $50 and then the reply comments to it explode with people seething that someone gave us $50.
Fake dono. He's never given for a while because it's one of Aaron's sock accounts.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Sometimes we do a good show. You know, if you don't like it, there's always an option. Don't make yourself so angry watching it. Sorry, kids. Daddy can still fail today. Don't you worry. 210 is the number. Thank you guys very much for your generosity. We are trying the DOS Optic Nerve approach today. He said, look, you did a killer show on Friday. Bunch of money came in. Try it on Monday. Okie dokie. Thank you guys very much for your generosity. That also puts Dallas on top of the Chad Buzamok top donations board. Dallas is at 50. So it's Dallas at 50, Gray Duckling at 22, and then Brian and Red Fox Mad both at 20 for our tops. Thank you guys so much. And again, 210 is the number for today. All right, I'm sorry. There's no disagreement from anyone, is there? We got to finish the Dr. Phil clip.
Dude, I got to see where this goes.
Shit. I'm not sure. All right, now I got all my dono drop straight. Thank you very much, Gray Duckling, for $5. Appreciate that. 205 away from today. Yeah. DOS Optic Nerve said you crushed. Sorry about the F word there. He said you crushed it on Friday without mentioning goals or anything else. You made more than what you needed. He said keep it up. So that's what we're doing today. 205 is the number. And I am offering an extra hour today just because of how my schedule works out. So thank you guys very much. If you feel like dropping in, you guys are, hell, man. You're doing great so far. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, and Rumble Rants. I think there's, if you'll allow me a little more of a search here, I think there was one more Victor drop. No, Devo Nooner. That was it. Oh, no, here it is. Here's my $5. I think this should be the hitting the goal drop. What do you think? I'm going to download this.
Okay.
There we go. I'm going to drop it in. And then you tell me if this should be $5 or if this should be.
But I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
The hitting the goal.
The goal drop. Okay.
This should maybe be the goal drop. Let me just jack it up a little there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. All right. And then you guys tell me if you want, Johnny, if this should be $5 or the end.
But I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
I think that should be the end.
All right. That's
For
the goal.
Trolls. I got some bad news.
That's the official goal title. And now when people donate the amount that hits the goal, they can throw that in their comments. All right. So thank you, Victor. You have added a lot of value, a little extra value to this show.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate that. Giving them something to seethe about. I like that. So Stephen A's turning on the thank you, Adam. He says $5 bump for Bible studies. Thank you. $1 from Coltrane says, I was thrown in a burning lake of fire. I sank down, 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 and Jews made fire. Oh, my God. And it burns, burns, burns.
Oh,
the Jews on fire. Oh, my God, Coltrane. What a terrible thing you've just done.
that took a turn. That took unexpected
That took a remarkably, well, I wouldn't say unexpected. It is steel toe. But it did take a remarkably anti-Semitic turn. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, though, for your contribution. We're an even 200 away from today. Thank you very much, guys. And again, if we hit that, we are going to 11 today. We're doing an extra hour, and we haven't mentioned the goal really at all. Just updated you after someone donates. So keep that streak alive. Go ahead and throw your money into PayPal, Streamlabs, Venmo, or Super Chats, and we will we'll get that thrown towards the goal. And again, we appreciate you guys and your contributions to this program. 800 of you checking out Steel Toe at the moment. Hit like, hit subscribe. Looks like we peaked at 908 today. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Throw in a couple of bucks and call it another win for the toe. So, this you're not going to believe. This is wild. I I got Pistachio in the chat just trying to just rile up Sam Show and get him going. He's like, Sam Show, did you see what people are saying with the COVID jab and how it doesn't affect Ashkenazi Jews? God damn it, you don't need to help him.
Sam Show's just on his way to work on a commuter train or driving, however he goes about it. And now he's just like, I knew it. And someone's going to be like, oh, crap.
Pistachio, Sam Show can do it his damn self. All right?
I can make the connections to a particular tribe on my own. Thank you.
Pistachio, I don't like how you're bottle feeding Sam Show his anti-Semitism. He's a big boy.
Well, hold on, Aaron. They're called facts. That's all I'm giving him. Whoa.
Hey, Das Optic Nerve, you told me not to mention goals or anything because of how well we did Friday, and it got off to a great start, man. We are doing well with it, but we are slowing down a little bit, Sam Show, or not Sam Show, Das Optic Nerve. What do? Do I stay the course, or do I start going, do I start rattling the can a little bit? What do you think? We're $200 away, which was great at 8 o'clock. But it's been a little dry since then. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. There, I'll throw that out there, and that'll be it. That'll be I'll meet you in the middle ground. Let's rally up a little bit, and then we'll take our lumps or we'll take our successes, one of the two. But we do appreciate you throwing in a couple of bucks to the toe. Thank you so much for that. Here's something that Trump did that I think I'm against. Turd Burglar says
you're in a protest.
Turd Burglar is saying, tell Jeremy to pay his F-word tax or you'll uncuck your show again. I mean, we peaked up over in the 900s today. We were looking pretty good. I don't know what to say. We'll see. If we experience growth today, second of all, just because there weren't as many dirty words, and by the way, we did say some naughty words today, but just because there weren't doesn't, I mean, I'm a little biased, but today's show, I think, has been fantastic. You guys are almost 3 hours into the show, and I can guarantee you it feels like you just blinked and that 3 hours went by. Because I know that's how it feels for me. So, we'll see. Zen Man Build says, I blame Jeremy and his office mates. They're turning on Jeremy. All right, here's what we're going to do. People are going to vote with their dollars. I'm going to follow the money. When you donate, I'm going to keep track of filthy donations and clean donations. And you just can vote filthy or clean, or you can write dirty stuff, and I'll know which way you're voting. Or you can be using, substitutes for swear words, and I'll know which way you're voting. And whoever knocks out the goal today, the Jeremy people or the dirty people, I'll know which way this show should be going.
Okay.
I think that's the only fair way to go. So if you're in the chat, you want it read, time to throw in. That should be the way Steel Toe does it, is we follow the money. Whichever way the paying customers, the customer is always right. Whichever way the customers want to go, that's the way we go. All right, let's open up these 7 o'clock hour stories, and while I do that, talk to you about All Care Towing, 320-253-5203 for All Care Towing of St. Cloud. Of course, All Care, holy Christ. I mean, if you go into the ditch, if you get stuck, you slip, it's icy out, it's snowy out, it's a Minnesota winter, for God's sake, and I know you're getting sick of it, but let's say you fall victim to it. Nobody is faster than All Care Towing, 320-253-5203 for All Care Towing of St. Cloud, allcaretowing.com. Midland Armory in downtown Foley, Minnesota, or online at midlandarmory.com. Of course, our friends at Midland Armory have all of your favorites when it comes to your favorite manufacturers, ammunition, tactical gear, optics, knives, you name it, they've got it at Midland Armory in downtown Foley, Minnesota, or midlandarmory.com. So whether it's home defense, whether it's sporting, or whether it's hunting, talk to Derek and Tracy. They know best. They can get you what you need. Whether you're looking for value, name brand, functionality, it's all up to you at Midland Armory. midlandarmory.com. And Stoney's Bar in downtown Rockville, Minnesota. Go say hi to Cheetos. Have something to drink. Go party on the weekends. Go have a great time at Stoney's and tell them thank you for supporting Steel Toe. That's Cheetos and the gang at Stoney's Bar in downtown Rockville, Minnesota. Check out Stoney's today. Check out Stoney's Thursday for $2 cans. And also check out Stoney's on the weekends for live music. Play some darts, play some pool with your friends, have a great time. That is Stoney's Bar. And on Sunday mornings, go have one of their ultimate Bloody Marys. They're fantastic. Zen Man Builds with $10. Says, I will get the ball rolling. Here's 10 for the dirty side. I want the Steel Toe show, not the Soy Boy show. Oh, boy. All right. So it is $12 for dirty, $10 for clean, and the goal is at 180. Now, I can't, what's the word for it? I can't ratify this vote until the goal is hit. Like, so whoever wins, they win once the goal is fully knocked out. So right now it is 12-10. Dirty is in the lead. It is your call. Your call. Oh, Jeremy writing in. He says it's not going to happen overnight. Cussing has been the last 3-ish years. And from my perspective, it seems like slow growth. And no, I can't afford to solely support the show. Well, that's the audience is giving you that kind of crap, not us. My God with $5, but he didn't vote. He didn't vote either way. My God did not give us a vote, positive or negative. I'm sorry, I had you muted there. 175 away from this
Sorry,
morning.
I've been clipping my fingernails. I just realized 2 of them were really long, and it's driving me insane.
Oh, well, goodness sake. I mean, I'm all for grooming.
Right?
Mild with $1 says PP butt F slur poo poo duty wiener. I'm gonna say that Johnny dirty
That's
vote.
a dirty vote. I'm guessing.
I think that's a dirty vote. There you go. There's $1. All right,
I just realized the joke you made, and I feel dirty. Sue.
175 away from hitting today. Thank you very, very much. You know, the show's been very good. And I don't know if I want to go into darkness and my past. And I tell you what, man, I am so happy these days. Every day is better than the last day. That's it. Andrea with $10 says, I lied. I like it effing filthy. All right. So Andrea is now in the clean and the dirty donation section. And Carlos with $2 says, put dirty in, coach. All right. There's another dirty. Where does that put us? $10 closer to today. 165. Oh, no, 160 away. I'm sorry. 160 away because there's Lab Glass with $10. He says for dirty Johnny. All right, there's $10.
Oh, not thank you.
All right, and this one.
Let's do it for Johnny, man. We'll do it for Johnny.
It's touching. It's very touching.
I'm gonna cry. Don't do that.
Should I give you
the third time on this show?
Should I give you the? Should I give you the count?
What? Yeah. What's the count at? Where are we at? Dirty or clean?
Clean is at $10.
Okay.
And dirty is at $35.
Oh, F me.
Yeah. So if you like clean, you might want to get moving. If you like dirty, go ahead and pad the stats. 160 is the number for today. Thank you guys very much. We've been doing it DOS Optic Nerve style. And as far as, doing it DOS Optic Nerve style, it's working pretty well today. We'll see if we can get all the way there. We'll give you an hour if we can. That now puts us 155 away from today's goal. Keep it going. Thank you guys very much. Let's take a look. Here's your towing company. I'm guessing Marble Arms wants this to be in the clean or the dirty category, Johnny.
What gives you the faintest idea of that?
Throwing $5 at us and says a blood fart.
Somehow I feel like even in dirty, that's still like a little over the line.
Jeremy, the dirty currently is tap dancing all over your.
We're about to be an NSFW.
NFSW. No, yeah, you had it.
Yeah,
I'm the dipshit.
NSFW.
Well, we're 150 away, so we may not hit it. Maybe we stay a clean show. I think if we don't hit, I think then Ty goes to the runner, and we go with Jeremy. If we knock it out and Dirty wins, then you got to respect the voice of the customer, in my opinion. You got right now we are 40-10 in favor.
So again, anybody's game, neck and neck race.
Really only $30 away from tying it up. All right, here we go. Let's continue with crippling. Zenman Builds with $5 says, Jenny from Forrest Gump, worst of all, f***ing bitch. Oh, add that to the dirty. Oh, he wants to add that to dirty as well. Remember, if we don't hit the goal, clean wins. And right now, dirty is crushing clean at the moment. We're 130 away from hammering out today. Thank you guys very much for a nice moving goal today. We appreciate it. Hey, don't worry about the national debt, though, because even though it's $36 trillion, you have to remember it's not about the amount of debt. It's about the debt to GDP ratio, how much you bring in versus how much you owe. Like in 1960, it was at 53.31%. 1980, it was down to 34.5%. That's pretty good. Right. 2000, it was up to 59.4%. Now, it's at 122.9%. That's a lot.
I mean, honestly, I am. Let's be clear, and I don't want anyone to be offended. I'm being entirely
Remember,
literal.
If you guys knock out the goal, we get to offend whoever we want.
Right. But I'm being literal. I am mentally deficient. Not that it's a surprise. Brace yourself with a pillow. I'm gonna drop a fact on you. I'm mentally. Why are these people in charge of our freaking economy? When you be like, you know what? If you go over 100%, you're really kind of setting yourself up to F you in the A in terms of you're spending way too much and not bringing in enough.
You ready for another bastard in movie history? This is a really good one. Can't believe we're missing all these. 130 away from hitting today's goal. If you feel like chipping in, we are getting close. We got about 20 minutes left. Thank you guys very much for your contributions. We haven't really talked goals today, and we got it down to 130. So if you feel like chipping in a little more, let's go the rest of the way. Let's. You want to listen to a little bit of this TJ Miller clip?
Yep.
All right, let's take a listen. Melton's 9-year-old victim with $5 says, here's something before I go on vacation. Thank you very much. Hendy with $1 says, this dollar is for Johnny's inpatient treatment fund for marijuana cigarette addiction syndrome. He's spiraling out of control.
Stupid Johnny, man. We'll do it for Johnny.
125 away from today. Let's finish it up. We got about 15 minutes. Johnny, here's what I'm going to do. I'm planning on doing overtime today, and if we knock out the goal, I'm doing an hour of overtime.
So you got to go drain.
I want to get this pee out of the way, and then we've got a bunch more stuff to talk about. We've got all the 7 o'clock hour stories, all the 8 o'clock hour stories. We have so much stuff going on. I'm so excited for it. I really hope you guys feel like contributing and throwing in Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. We're only 125 away. Couple big drops, and we got this thing. Thank you guys again for all of your generosity. Johnny, take over for a spell. I'll be right back.
All right. I soak in your bowl.
I don't want my bowl soaked. Well, I'll tell you this, guys. We're 125 away from today, and I'm hoping we knock it out because I have loved every minute of today's show. It has been very goal light in terms of the mention of it, so I'm hoping that trend can continue. All we have to do is in the next 8 minutes, shut it down. I'm pledging a hype train for the final 5 minutes. Do I have a working horn? Hold on. There we go. If you want to avoid a hype train, I guess if you hate those, just throw a bunch of money at it.
This particular case, I don't know.
All right.
I don't know how I feel.
Let's fire the hype train up and see if we can knock out this 125 and have a good start to the week for the toe. Thank you guys for an awesome show so far. Let's throw in a few bucks. 125 is the number. Jump aboard the train. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, etc. We're going with an hour of overtime today. Look at that. Silver Wolf with $10.
Thank you. and in my club, I will splish the ball whenever the fact I please.
And that $10 from Silverwolf states, let's get to it here. Oh, it didn't show up on my thing. No, absolutely not. Screw her. She tried to ruin his effing life, and in some cases, he is still effed because of this. Screw her, throw her in, and toss the key. Vince with $2. Thank you very much, buddy. The hype train continues. 1:15 away from today's goal. Let's do this thing. We got about 4 minutes left to go. 4 minutes on the dot left to knock out today's $115 goal. Not much left to go. A couple of big drops gets us inside of 50. Buys us an extra half hour today. And if we knock out, we're going till 11 on today's show. So keep the hype train rolling. 115 is the number. Let's keep Steel Toe profitable. Let's keep Steel Toe earning. You guys have been awesome so far today. Keep that up. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Venmo, Rumble Rants. Let's do it. We got 3.5 minutes to go. Everybody get generous to start the week and make it another win for the Toe. Miss Tay with $7.99. All right. 110 away from hammering this thing out. Get it done, boys and girls. 110 on the hype train means another win for the Toe. It's doable. It's doable. We just got to keep throwing them in there. Oh, there we go. All the links are pinned to the top of the page. Make it happen, kids. Make it happen. 2.5 minutes left to go. $9.99 talking on the front porch says for the hype train. Thank you, buddy. 105, even 100 away from today's goal as Zen Man throws in $5. He says, choo choo, bitches. Give that lying bitch at least 20 years. Go dirty. $100 left to go. 2 minutes left in the hype train. We'll reset the clock. Or not reset the clock. We'll reset the music there to fit the 2 minutes we've got left. Even hundo, and it's a win for the Toe. $51 comes in, and we'll give you an extension. That sounds kind of... Off we go. $100 left. A minute and a half remaining on the clock. Everybody throw in a little bit, and we'll get this thing taken care of, hammered out, or drop 100 in, or drop 55 in, and we'll just consider the motion passed for now. A minute 15. Dirty is killing, by the way. If you guys knock out the goal, the show is going back to dirty.
Something drastic happens.
Yeah, although I feel like we weren't exactly like Boy Scouts today, for goodness sake.
But we were cleaner.
All right, 1 minute left. Come on, boys and girls. They're saying they want dancing. They want dancing. There you go. Look, Johnny's even dancing. We can't get $100 for Johnny dancing.
I'm in the chair though. It's easier to do it.
Work your hips in the chair, man.
Legs.
40 seconds left. Finish off the hype train with a hundo, or at the very least a 50-something. Let's do it, kids. We got 30 seconds to go. $100 away. And not only that, we didn't even do goals shit today. We didn't even do checkpoints or anything. We trusted you guys to knock it out, fulfill that trust, and we found a brave new world for the Toe. 100 away, 10 seconds left. Let's get it done. Last few minutes coming up, or last few seconds. You know, we're missing a lot more than usual.
Right.
We're having misses combined with giant drop days. You know? So I'm going to give you guys a little bit more time because I don't want to lose today. I don't. It's bad juju to start the week off losing. I want to get that last $100 from you. And how do you get the last $100? How do you get at a normal job? How do you get more money?
You provide a better product, better service. You work harder.
You work more. So we're going to work more. I'm going to keep going, and you guys are going to knock out that 100 for us, and we're going to call it another win for the toe. And I know there's going to be molding. I know there's going to be seething of, you just extended anyway. Yep. I don't want to see my dream job, the job I love here, go up in flames. I don't want to see my company lose money because I set an arbitrary timeline. So I want to get the win. I trust this audience. They always come up for us. So I'm going to keep going. You guys are going to chip in. We got $100 left. It could be a beggy half hour. It could be a beggy hour. Who knows? But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. And I get to make the rules. And my rules say I don't want to start the week off shitty because I woke up this morning feeling really good. I woke up this morning thinking the show's going to be great. I spent 4 hours not even mentioning our goal and getting it within $100. So I'm going to give all the people. I'm going to give all the people who have given us money today a little something extra, and I hope that everybody else appreciates it, and they throw in a little extra. So,
all right,
$100 left. Click one of the links: Streamlabs, PayPal, or Venmo. We trust you guys. You're a great audience. We love you. You've been very supportive of this show for years. We know the first quarter of the year is very difficult for a lot of people, so we're just going to extend the time a little bit. We're going to do a little extra show. And I want to get that last $100. So if you're feeling generous, throw a couple bucks our way. See if we can knock it out. Holly with $9.99 says, hoping this helps. Oh, every little bit helps.
But yeah, let me see if I can get
this. This is a real thing.
This is a legit real thing. I've talked about it on my show.
Japanese puppet cities. Guys, I have an idea. Throw some money at us. I want to win today. I'm getting whiny about it. I want to win today. I didn't mention the fucking goal today. I did everything right. I did everything that people asked me to do. I would like to be rewarded with this last $80 and another win for the toe. So please chip in. I appreciate it, and motivate me a little here because I'm getting kind of bummed. Japanese puppet cities. Let's take a look. The Japanese town replaced humans with scarecrows.
Their pants and run.
I've seen too many movies to know better than to fuck with
puppet people.
The puppet village. Yeah, something bad's gonna happen to you. Hey guys, $80 away. God, I really thought we were gonna earn it today. Turns out I have to beg. That sucks. Throw us a couple bucks, please. $80 away from today's goal. If you hate Steel Toe, you're getting a nice win today. I'm going extra. I'm going overtime just to make the extra 80 because, I don't know, we've just been missing too many goals lately. The show's been struggling to hit goals at the same clip it used to. Although at the end of the week, we're turning out fine, which is nice. It's just we're missing too many. It's a little demoralizing to me. So I'm going to go later today and try to make that $80. If you can make it a little easier for us, I'd really appreciate it. But if you hate Steel Toe, if you wake up early in the morning to hate Steel Toe, you're probably getting your money's worth today. Throw us a couple bucks. Help out the program. Let's go to the texts here. Johnny Crutches wants to me too you and Matt. He was crying about it on his show, allegedly. You want to me too me and Matt?
What?
Yeah, that's what... Poignant Pachyderm wants to feel you in him. Ask him. That's what Poignant Pachyderm says.
What the heck is he talking about?
Says that you want to...
I'm sorry, I'm going to need a clip or I'm not aware of what we're going... Wait, what?
You want to me too, Matt and I?
I want to me too, Matt and you?
Yep, that's what that guy says. And it's 10:18 in the morning. He ain't drinking.
So he's just nuts. Again, I don't know what he's... All right, then. I can't refute that other than to say, no, I don't. And if that's not good enough for you, I don't know what will sway you.
People are saying go recollect April. And it's not Johnny's fault that we're not hitting the goal today. God, we're on our way. Getting back to that period of time again. I got a nice break from that. and now I'm back to it again. I hate that. And I was so, like, after Friday, I was so happy. And then Das Optic Nerve's like, bro, you knocked it out of the park today and you didn't mention goals or anything like that. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm going to do that on Monday. Then I do it on Monday, and it's like, shit, missed it. Maybe we'll just go till 10:30 and we'll miss by 80 today. But god damn would I like to hit.
I would too.
Andrea with $50 says, I wanted to get my husband a Steel Toe Morning Show shirt for Christmas, but couldn't find one, so I bought your stupid coffee. Please tell me where to get a shirt. Aaron's going to move his ass on that goddamn store this week. The store is opening. Even if I have shit designs and the shirts aren't very good to start out with, I've got some people who have helped me out. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that thing open. We need to open up a few more revenue lines for the old show. Get people something. I need to get these last VIPs sent out. A store would help with that greatly. I just can't order. Wait for the place to be done. Drive a half hour. Pick it up. Bring it back. Fill it. I'd much rather just have a place that does it for us. You know. $45 away from today. Thank you, Andrea. Everybody get in there and, let's get a move on. Let's knock out this last 45. I'll go till 11. We'll call it a win. I mean, it'll be a win, but it'll kind of be a draw because I had to, whine for it. So I think even if you hate Steel Toe, I think you can still celebrate a little. You can still celebrate a little bit today because I'm not proud of how we're getting down there. That's for sure. 45 away. Help us out. We'd really appreciate it. $45 away.
Come on now, folks.
5, 10, 15, 20 at a time. Let's get it out of there. I'll go till 11 if we get to 0. Come on, boys and girls. Here's some texts. You stuff inflatable F puppets with on the regular. That is not true. This person says, Mersh claims that he doesn't beg as much as you do. I disagree. Your thoughts? I disagree, too. We have a set goal that we need to make every day. It only changes downward. It doesn't go up. If Mersh has a bad day betting, he begs people to send him $50. Yeah, we got 5 minutes left until 10:30. I said if we got to 0, we'd do a full hour. Get that $45 knocked out, and I'll put another half hour on the clock. If we don't, I'll wrap it up at 10:30. I'll take my $45 loss like a man, and I'll understand that Steel Toe probably needs to go another way to find a little extra cash, if you will, because the audience, the message is clear. There's too many shows. Like, there's too many shows, and we're just getting a few too many misses nowadays, more so than we used to. So if you knock out that last 45, we'll call it a win for the Toe. We'll go till 11 o'clock. If we don't, I'll just I'll sulk away at 10:30. I'll admit defeat, and I will try to adjust to what the message the kids are sending us. $45 away. Get in there with your 5s, your 10s, your 15s, your 20s. That does mean you. I do want to check this video out. This is just a little gossipy thing that got me. This streamer, Bobby Altoff. Not familiar with her, but I'm familiar with Tyga, the rapper.
Right.
He knocked up a Kardashian. I think that's what he's known for. But he or she was streaming, and they had an argument about looking at phones. And I thought this was really interesting. Talking on the front porch with $9.99 says, let's finish it off. Please, God damn it. Please finish this thing off. We're $40 away. Let's start the week with a win. Another win for the Toe. We've got a minute or two. We've got till the end of this story, basically. Throw in $40. Let's do it, guys. Come on. I want to start this week with a win. $40 isn't a bad loss. We got it down to a manageable figure, but it's demoralizing to lose, and we're doing it at least once or twice a week now. So it's not a good look for the Toe. So help us out. Help us out. Help us out. Help us out. Let's hit that $40 before we finish this clip, please. And then I'll go till 11.
And if you let me read one message.
Be the reason. Final boss, thank you very much for the gifted membership. $35 away. Let's go. You know what? I'm just going to say it. I deserve it.
Are you cleaning?
I put on a dynamite show today. I deserve it. Me. I. $35. Let's go.
I do. You don't? You keep your
I
messages?
delete my messages.
And look at that psychotic move. That was telling. That was a telling
Yes, it
30
was.
seconds in a relationship. That told you a
Well,
bit.
I love this, but I'm going to have to go anyway, and
Well,
I have to use the restroom. So
I'll head out
I
too.
apologize.
I'll head out too. I look pathetic at this point. We missed by $35. What are you going to do? We did an extra 30. $35 isn't going to kill us. We're not going to die from missing by $35. It's more, what do you call it? It's a morale. It's a morale thing, you know? Turd Burglar says another win for Jeremy, and Aaron doesn't do the extra 30. Another win for the Jews. Happy Holocaust Day. I would agree with that. It's another win for the Jews today. God bless. Hey, if you feel like loosening your pockets a little bit today, throw us a couple bucks. Otherwise, we'll see what we can do this evening as the toe fails again.
My legacy is cemented. I am the GOAT.
First of all, I'm making fun of you because it entertains me. Hey, let's pick on a guy for a little bit because their show sucks or they don't do a show where they're not any good. Like, subscribe, share, the whole thing.